Today was supposed to be a very important day for the taxpayers in Nassau County. Today was supposed to be the last day that you could file to challenge your Nassau County assessment. And as many people are aware, the county executive or handpicked assessor are in the midst of a reassessment process that is affecting thousands of taxpayers. And in many of those cases, they're seeing tax increases. And the way you protect yourself is by challenging your assessment. You're entitled to. There's nothing wrong with doing it. You cannot get punished for doing it. And I, as well as my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, have spent countless hours showing and demonstrating to residents, hundreds, thousands of residents, how to do this procedure on their own. But in the last 24 hours, there's been much difficulty with this process, and that is now warranting a week extension on filing for this. Late last evening, I started receiving text calls and posts similar to this on social media. People who were trying to file for an assessment challenge online, but were met with a simple explanation that the county website was down. Well, that isn't fair to the taxpayers. And as of this morning, it was down until 8 a.m. In fact, in the last 15 minutes alone, the website has worked and not worked and is up and working again. This is not fair to the taxpayers here. There are thousands of taxpayers who frankly have to file their assessments. And last night was the time they set in their schedule. This morning, the county legislators led by Tom McKevitt and Rich Nicolello simply asked the county executive to extend the deadline for a week. Well, we have a partial victory in our hands. A little while ago, the county executive has announced that they're extending the deadline until Friday. Friday, you can go online and challenge your assessment if the county's website's working, and you can still mail in your application until Friday night at midnight, or I should say 11:59. Well, that's not enough. Is it that much to ask our county government for an extra week? Residents have been inconvenienced. This reassessment process has caused a lot of aggravation, a lot of questions, and a lot of uncertainty with the residents.
This reassessment process has not only been frustrating for many residents, but they're also upset, but they're also very scared because they don't quite understand the process. Originally, the county wasn't even going to send out tax impact notices. Then they sent out tax impact notices, many of which were still incorrect, which the residents received. People should be given as much period of time as possible in order to go and bring their grievances to the county to understand the process to try to get them through a situation.
I'm calling the county executive to step up and do right by the residents, the hardworking men and women here, and give them that extra week. Rich Nicolello called on it early this morning with the county legislators, and like I said, it's a partial victory, but Friday's not enough. It's time government does right by the residents. Enough with the obstacles, enough with the hurdles. That's what we're supposed to do in government, is help people. That's what every office is supposed to do, and that's what I'm calling on the county executive to do. Tell them that they can have the extra week. They can get it done this weekend. They can allot that time.